I'm going to tell you what I think is the best value camera on the planet. And on the second-hand market, it's the deal of the century. And it's coming right up. Now, if you're the kind of photographer who likes nothing more than the latest tech, awesome 4K video processing, something that can talk to your smart stuff and send pictures out onto social media a nanosecond after you've taken them, then this isn't the camera for you. No guys, sorry, but this is a review strictly about a camera and its abilities to shoot photographs. And this camera does that in a pretty good way, I can tell you. And you can pick them up for peanuts. It is, of course, the Nikon D3s. Now, I've still got 2 of these in my kit bag. Why, I hear you ask? They're well over 10 years old. Well, the truth is ergonomics. They just feel so good. This is the most user-friendly camera you're ever going to use. Don't gripe about not having a touchscreen. It doesn't need one. It's built on old school principles. If you need to alter anything during shooting, Nikon didn't hide access in a menu, subfolder menu. No, they gave you a dial right here and here and here and here on the outside of the body. Fast access for fast control. Okay, it's not got 4K video, not even got 1080, but this was Nikon's first camera with a HD video option. It shoots 720p. It'll get you by. If you need a little video footage on the run, it'll help you. I was walking through a zoo 8 years ago, and photographers had been trying for a week to get a shot of a new baby orangutan. Mum was having none of it. She was keeping baby hidden safe. But you know, one afternoon I was strolling back through the zoo from another job with my D3s on my shoulder, and she just brought the baby over to show me. Nobody else there. There's a link to that just here. I'll leave it on the end screen too. I think you'll agree the footage may not be Hollywood, but it's plenty good enough for great social media productions. Now, this camera has no image stabilization, but that brings me on to one of its best features, ISO. Wow, it shouts ISO. 102,400 ISO it goes up to, but I wouldn't recommend that. But I do regularly shoot in 1600, 3200, 6400, and it's brilliant. So image stabilization, really, it's not as big an issue as you'd think with this camera. It's only 12 megapixels, which it gives you pictures of 36 megabytes. I've had full-size images on billboards at the side of the road, 30 foot wide, shot on this, and they look great. If you really want the best quality, buy better lenses. That's the key. Oh, I hear you say, bigger megapixels means you can crop into the image. Well, what are you worried about? The price of shoe leather? Pick up your feet, walk, get closer, further away, frame the image properly. Don't rely on bad habits like cropping later. This is a pro camera. It was designed for professionals. Whatever the weather, this metal-bodied camera, which is going to get knocked against door frames all through its life. This is one of mine, and I can tell you it's been knocked off plenty of door frames. It'll keep going. It'll just keep going. You get caught in a downpour and you can see photographers trying to stuff cameras down their jumpers, their coats, anything to keep them dry. Hell no, not with this one. It's fully weatherproofed. You can photograph in a football match in the pouring rain and she'll still keep firing. It'll shoot in the Arctic and it'll still keep going. It'll shoot in the Sahara, still keep going. You know, Nikon says the life expectancy of the shutter in one of these is 300,000 actuations. But I've had bodies go twice that. They're unbelievable workhorses. Then there's the ergonomics. It's heavy, yeah, granted, but it's balanced. It feels good. It feels part of you. The controls are literally at your fingertips. It's like it was designed by a pilot for a Formula 1 driver. It's intuitive. It has everything just where you need it. Now I know this isn't for everyone. I mean, it only shoots 9 frames per second, which by today's standards is low. After all, we are all going to have times in our life when we walk down the high street and we see a bullet going through a watermelon and we need at least 10 pictures of it. Not. And so I've saved the best bit for last. On the second-hand market, for what you get, these are as cheap as chips. I just looked on a reputable website who give a warranty with their camera, and you're looking at about £500, less if you go the eBay route. That's like buying an F1 car for the price of a Fiat 500. Madness. So if you're looking for a camera that'll just keep going and going, have all the functions you need for great photography, and still leave you enough cash for a couple of pints and a packet of crisps, then you should consider one of these. Nikon D3s. Oh, and does it take okay pictures? Well, here are a few of my pictures that I've taken on my D3s. Judge for yourself.